Shalom. Allah start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles, and the elders of Grand Millstone, salutations to the Filet, that's pushing the truth. Comes folk, comes earth, our faith, truth, and sincerity. Alright, I'm one about by getting us sitting. This one going to about, in these times, in these last days and times, it's gonna be a lot of great sorrows, great, tribulations, great troubles, great death, great destruction is coming, definitely come to this place, definitely coming to America, Babylon the Great. A lot of people that still, are blinded, or I say just like, let's say blinded, lost, still in trying to celebrate Christmas or these holidays, I ain't gonna call them holidays. These pagan these pagan days, these wicked days that so-called white man Edomites, had pushed on the people. That is okay to, that's okay to do. There's nothing wrong. Or let's say like, Christmas, right? They say that Christmas is a day that the Lord was born. It is the day of the Lord was born and should celebrate it because, should be doing this and that because of the Lord. It's all lies, and so it's all lies, man. So-called white man Edomites, they push all these lies and deception out here, man. And like I say, you still got people. It's not like it was back in, like I say, 10 years, even 5 years. But you say we would go back to 10, a little 10 or more, where back in those times, those years a little, or maybe far back, than that. Far back than that, you had people like really into celebrating Christmas and all these other, pagan holidays, these pagan days, wicked days, like, Halloween and Thanksgiving and all, and Christmas, all, these wicked days, these pagan holidays, these pagan days that, ain't got nothing to do with the Lord, and the Lord Yahweh is against it. So you got these, so you still got so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites. Not like it used to be, but you still got some still participating in it, still blind, like, just want to put up Christmas lights and trees and just still into that, into the lie and deception. Knowing the truth by now, you should know the truth. Like, even these even pastors that even put out videos, not all, but some do, but some is pushing it. Like, Christmas is a pagan holiday. It ain't got nothing to do with the Lord, and all these other pagan days and wicked days that that was pushed out by the so-called white man Edomites, the devils, the ones in rulership, so-called white man red people. Starting with the elites of Esau Edom. They push. It's okay for you to celebrate Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, That's all the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua against it. So, like I say, the truth is being pushed out. Those that still participate in it and still believe in it, hey, Lord Yahweh going to deal with. He's going to deal with 2/3 of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans like that. They're just disobedient, man, and still in the ways of this world, but and it's prophecy, you're gonna have the 2/3 Israelites that's gonna be destroyed on this side, and you're gonna have the 1/3 of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites that are gonna be delivered. Hopefully, I'm part of the righteous number to escape the wrath and judgment of the Lord Yahweh in these times going forward. But it is what it is, but a lot of Jakes, a lot of so-called Negro, Latino name makers, like are just blinded, and they just still believe and celebrating these wicked pagan these wicked pagan days, they ain't got nothing to do with the Lord, but and the Lord y'all shots against it. But you can't tell Jake now. Jake gonna get into their emotions and feelings, and or they're just hard headed, don't want to listen. They gonna still do what they want to do until Lord y'all try to bring judgment, bring judgment down. But that's the times that we in not going forward. Lord y'all gonna bring a whole bunch of judgment down upon America, Babylon Great, upon these hard headed Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino named Americans that just continue to do wickedly, and keep doing these wicked acts that the Lord Yahweh hates, or keep celebrating these wicked pagan days. But we'll start with Second Ezra 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. So for many great miseries, it's gonna be done to them in the latter times. So that's the times that we're in. We're in the latter times, latter days, the end days of the so-called white man East Sodomites kingdom. The end times. Sure. If you don't know that these the end days, end times of the so-called white man East Sodomites world kingdom, then you just blinded. Like I say, you don't see the fall of this place. You don't see the you don't see the joy. Of, like I say, these wicked pagan holidays, people just being into it and jolly. They be ready to go shopping and do this and do that. That's them days. Oh, you can tell it's fading away. The mirth and all the party and bullshit finna stop completely. Cause like I said, you got this inflation. People ain't got no money to goddamn spend. Everything's right. Everything, the prices are going up on food and goods and stuff like that. The collapse of the dollar and in this system is finna fall down. It's coming to an end. It's coming to a full end soon. It's coming. And like I say, these people gonna be caught off guard once ATMs gonna stop working. Ain't gonna be no more paper dollar. Paper dollar gonna be useless. The credit cards gonna stop working. Eventually, like I say, what's gonna be leading up to is the CHIP, which is the MOT being made mandatory. The CHIP is the mark of the beast. So that's what's coming. And a lot of people just still blind, man. But hey, only the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino named Americans, Israelites, are not blind to what's coming, man. But like I say, it's gonna be a lot of great miseries in these latter days of time, because a lot of these people walking with great pride, man. A lot of these so-called Negro, Latino named Americans, Israelites, these Americans, walk with great pride, man. these Israelites, 2/3 Israelites, and like I say, these Babylonians, these Americans, whatever, call yourself, they walk in great pride, man. You can't tell them nothing. You can't tell them, you can't. They just, think they all that, whatever it may be, they think too highly of themselves, man. And that's the times that we in. But the Lord y'all about to suffer and bring that shit down. A lot of these celebrities, whatever it may be, is being exposed for what they doing. Being bought down. Lord y'all about to start bringing that shit down. It's gonna get more and more. You're gonna see more celebrities and getting put to death. Or bring the Lord y'all about to start bringing judgment down on these celebrities. And just in general, a lot of people out here that that's in that proud mindset, thinking too highly of themselves. Think they can't be touched, or can't be just that they don't have no fear of the Lord about some shot. They just think that, it's all good. They got all this money and whatever. But when the Lord Yahweh Shai bring that judgment, that money can't save you. When judgment come at your doorstep, come right at you, it's over with. Whatever that judgment come down may be, hey, you come down on you. Especially you proud people out here. So it might seem like these wicked proud people out here getting away with things, but hey, it's just a matter of time, Lord Yahweh Shai bring that heavy judgment down upon these proud people out here, man. And we in those times now going forward. But go from there to 2 Ezra 15-14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. So woe means destruction. So woe to this world. Woe to this so-called white man East Sodomite's world. And them that dwell therein. So all these other people that's in this system, so-called white man East Sodomite's world, that's subscribe to it, the ways of the so-called white man East Sodomites. These devils that didn't believe in the Lord Yahweh Shai, didn't trust in the Lord Yahweh Shai, that walked in wickedness and trust in the so-called white man East Sodomite's devil's system world. Hey, the Lord Yahweh Shai gonna bring great judgment upon this place, man. Like you ain't never seen before. It's gonna be horrific judgment, a lot of death, a lot of chaos. That's what's coming, man. And a lot of people not gonna be prepared spiritually to deal with it. Only the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, native American Israelites gonna be, spiritually sound in the Lord Yahweh Shai, strong in the Lord, and strong in the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Shai to deal with what's coming, upon America, Babylon the Great. It's not gonna be good. That's what the apostles and the elders and Brother Great Millstone constantly warning you people week in and week out, letting you know, hey, there's nothing good coming, man. It might seem like it's good now, but eventually it's gonna catch you by surprise how bad it's really finna get. And like I said, when it gets to that point, hey, it's too late. It's over now, because the apostles, elders, Brother Great Millstone. Like I said, it's a prophecy where you ain't gonna see the men of the Lord prophesying no more, warning you. It's gonna get to the point, Lord Yahweh Shai is gonna be like, hey, there's gonna be the Spirit of the Lord gonna pull the apostles and the elders and Brother Great Millstone, the men of the Lord that had this truth, that prophesying the downfall of the so-called white man East Sodomite world. He's gonna pull his prophecy like, hey, that's enough. The scriptures say, how, Lord just gonna not gonna have the men of the Lord speak. Ain't gonna be the spirit on them to speak no more. It's just, it's all hell breaking loose. Shit can go down, So that's what's coming. But on this verse, 2 Ezra 15:15, for the sword and the destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So that's what's coming, man. A sword. The Lord Yahweh shall bring that destruction. The UN troops. These foreign troops coming in. Even before that, you're gonna have people out here going against each other. Trying to survive. It's gonna be, every man for themselves. So only the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites gonna be protected. Lord Yahweh Shai gonna make sure he deliver his elect. Hopefully I'm part of the right number, but only the elect's gonna get through. Lord Yahweh Shai he gonna get his elect through the troubled times, the hard times. But that's what's coming. A lot of people just gonna be caught off guard once these resources start being cut off. These trucks stop delivering goods. These stores start stocking up on food, and these restaurants start closing down. That's coming, man. Next verse. 2 Ezra 15:16, for they shall be sedition among men, evading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in power. So you're gonna have people just riots. You're gonna have riots out here. People getting tired. They ain't gonna regard none of their government officials, whoever's in power, whatever, their mayors, their princes, and the other countries, and so forth. It's gonna get bad out here. It's gonna get so bad out here, man. It's gonna get way bad out here. In America, about gonna great and these, other places as well. But here in America, about gonna great, it's gonna get wild out here, man. It's gonna get so wild, man. It's coming. People just gonna get fed up, man. So it's only so many days that people, when they go without water, food, resources, people gonna start losing it. So well, that's what's coming. Um, Go to the next verse. Second Ezra 15:17. A man shall desire to go into a city, shall not be able. So that's when, like I said, those foreign troops come in. They're gonna block off different parts of the city. You can't go to that city or this part. You can't. They're gonna block off with the military trucks, with troops, and they're gonna have barricades and all that stuff like that. So that's coming, man. Hey, it's prophecy, man. It's gonna go down, man. It's gonna be a time that, like I said, Scripture said, "Not time that since the war began." It's gonna get real ugly out here, bro. It's gonna get so crazy out here. You gonna be like, man, like this is what it is. And the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, like gonna know, like this is the prophecy. This is time. This is it. This is what it is. But like I said, everybody else, family, friend members, who you may know, when those times come, will be just out here dying, getting, especially women out here. These are independent women out here gonna get raped, robbed, and murdered. You seen that in that movie, and then The Purge and other movies as well. Women that stayed by themselves getting raped, robbed, murdered, because they ain't had, they ain't had no man to protect them. Because it's all about, I'm independent. I don't need no man mentality. So, but it's gonna backfire on a lot of these women, man. When this society, it completely just collapse. Like I said, the currency and the money collapse, everything. Like I said, power go out, whatever. Ain't no resources coming through. It would be, say, no police. Ain't gonna be no more 911. That's gonna be done away with. So, hey, that's what's coming, man. And a lot of people out here not gonna be prepared, man. You're gonna have men out here. You gonna have men that's tough men, men tough guys. Men are tough or whatever. They gonna goddamn fold when they see this stuff happening, man. Like I said, only the elect men, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, it's like men gonna be strong and spirit loyal when it goes down. And loyal gonna have his hedge of protection on his men that stood firm in the belief in loyal and kept, doing his will, and kept believing. The 144,000 men, and like I said, you're gonna have women and children gonna be, delivered in that number. But like I said, most Israelites out here gonna be getting messed up out here, man. But go to the next verse. 2 Ezra 15:18. But because of their pride, see there you go again, their pride. But because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So, like I said, because it's proudful ass place, man. America bound to great. It's proud. These people proudful, man. They think too highly of themselves. Can't tell them nothing. They think that they all that because they got money and this and that. Once that shit just taken, once it's done, it's useless. When there's no value of it, then what? What you gonna do? Do you know how to survive in the woods? You gotta run out there in the woods. You know how to pitch a tent. You know how to do this and do that. Like I'm saying, though, just saying. Hey, when it comes down to that, what's your experience in that? Can you live? Do you not live off the grid? A lot of Americans don't. You have some Americans that do know how to, they wouldn't know how to live off the grid. know how to pitch a tent, know how to fish, know how to hunt and stuff like learn, understand how to survive. When it comes down to that. But you're gonna have a lot of people out here just they ain't gonna know what to do because they're so dependent on the grid, on the power being on and inside their cozy homes. But loyal about yourself, It's gonna come a day of time that's gonna be cut off, man. So that's why I say, the city shall be troubled, the house shall be destroyed, man shall be afraid. So you're gonna have people coming in, you're gonna have people, I say people coming in, robbing, trying to get something to eat, coming to your house trying to get something to eat, whatever, trying to survive, breaking into your house, have some, people that ain't got nowhere to stay, lay their head or whatever it may be, how that goes about, but that's what's gonna happen, that's what's coming, man. So like I said, gonna have men gonna be afraid, and men and women, but these men are gonna be afraid, frightened, how bad it's gonna get out here, man. You gonna see goddamn newly created beast creatures out here bringing judgment on people, man. You never seen it before. It's gonna get wild. That's how wild it's gonna get wild out here, man. It's like, hey, it'll get real wild out here, man. But it's gonna come a day in time. Not saying no, it ain't gonna happen. It can happen tomorrow. It can happen next week. Happen. I ain't even saying the time frame, but hey, according to prophecy, it's gonna come a day in time. It's gonna go down. It's gonna be real bad out here, man. Hopefully, I'm probably watching nothing to escape the wrath of judgment, Lord, y'all watching the shot. But let's see. I ain't want to keep going too long on this. So yeah, last scripture, end off with this. 2 Ezra 15:9. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy the houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So a man shall not have no pity upon his neighbor. Like I say, you're gonna have people out here, starving, hungry. They ain't got no food. But like I said, they ain't had no food stocked up, or they ran out of food. They're gonna come knocking on the neighbor door like, hungry, open up. Have their shotgun, whatever. Gonna bust in. They ain't even gonna ask you to open up. They might ask you first, but they're just gonna knock it down, kick it down, shoot it down, whatever. You're gonna shoot your windows out, whatever, to get in. Try to get something to eat. That's how crazy we get out here, man. So, like I said, for the lack of bread, for the lack of goods and bread, So, great troubles, great tribulation, great troubles. That's ahead, man. So, time of Jacob's trouble. The time of so-called Negro Latino named Americans is going to face a horrific judgment of Lord Yahweh Shah, and those 2/3 Israelites, but only the elect is going to be 1/3 of that number is going to be, protected and taken care of when all hell break loose and this society is collapsing and falling apart. So with that, I didn't want to make this too long. Again, I'd like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kagadash, to the apostles, elders, to the sucking brothers, to the few Akwab sisters. Do listen, keep the faith. And Yahushua, keep fighting. That say Shalom.